here the question is find whether the signal is energy signal or power signal or neither power uh, nor energy signal. Okay, so what is the formula for if x of t is a power signal? This power signal means um, what it means, the power must be less than greater than 0 and it is less than infinity. So if that is the case, the energy must be equal to infinity. For x of t or x of n is energy signal. Okay, the E should be greater than 0 and less than infinity, and the power must be equal to 0. So this is a condition. Okay, so first let us take the first question. X of t is equal to e power minus 3t u of t. Okay, so what is the formula for energy? Energy is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of t the whole square dt, modulus of x of t the whole square. Okay, so if I since it is u of t, so it is from 0 to infinity e power minus 6t the dt. Integrated this one, this becomes e power minus 6t divided by minus 6. Okay, modulus value 0 to infinity. So I can take 1 by 6 common, and now I am substituting e power minus infinity, right? So e power minus 6 infinity minus e power 0. Right? So e power minus infinity is 0. So 1 by 6. So this is 0, this is 1. Okay. So answer is 1 divided by 6. So this is your energy signal. So if I want to calculate for power is equal to 1 divided by 2t. So here this is nothing, since energy is equal to 1 by 6. The power must be equal to 0. Okay. Therefore, this x of t is equal to e power minus 3t u of t is energy signal. Okay. Now let us take another example. Second problem. X of t is equal to e power j pi by 2 n plus pi by 8. So this is nothing but a power signal. Okay, power signal, and the values. So here the amplitude value is 1, right? So the amplitude value is 1. So we'll get the answer as 1 square. 1 square is 1. So let us solve for the power signal. Becomes divided by 1 by d. So here the formula for power is equal to limit n tends to infinity summation n is equal to minus n to n 1 divided by 2 n plus 1, okay, x of n the whole square. So this is the formula. So now you substitute this one, limit n tends to infinity summation n is equal to minus n to n 1 divided by 2 n plus 1. So if I substitute the whole square, it becomes e power 2j pi by 2 of n plus pi by 8. Okay. So the modulus of the c power j something is equal to 1. So you will get limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by 2 n plus 1. So this I can write it as n is equal to minus n to n. Okay, 1. So minus n to n is nothing but limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by 2 n plus 1. This is also 2 n plus 1. Okay, so these two get cancelled out. So you get the answer as 1. So if you find the value of energy is equal to, you will get as infinity. Okay. Next, let me solve another problem. Third problem. X of n is equal to 1 divided by 3 of n un. So this is also Sawyer power. This will comes under, let me check this up. So the energy formula is E, that is equal to limit n tends to infinity summation n is equal to minus n to n x of n the whole square. So limit n tends to infinity summation n is equal to minus n to n 1 by 3 of 2n. 2n, since it is u of n, so you have to substitute this one as equal to 0. Okay. So if I substitute in this formula, limit n tends to infinity. So the second rate is 1 by 9, right? Summation n is equal to 0 to n 1 by 9 of n. So if I substitute limit n tends to infinity, so this becomes 1 plus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 9 of 2, and it goes on up to 1 by n of m. Okay. So this whole term I can write it as 1 divided by 1 minus 1 divided by 1 minus 1 by 9. So this is a formula. So here there is no n, so you remove this value, so you will get 9 divided by 8. That's your answer. So this is energy theta. Okay. Suppose if I have so my fourth column, if x of t is equal to u of t. Okay. So what is the formula for energy? Energy is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of t whole square dt. Okay. So since it is u of t, it is value from 0 to 1 dt. So you get answer as infinity. Right. So if I find the power is equal to power is equal to 1 divided by 2t. 1 divided by 2t minus t to t. Okay. And I have limit, right? So a power is equal to limit t tends to infinity x of t the whole square dt. So here limit t tends to infinity 1 divided by 2t. Since it is e of t, so it is ending from 0 to t, 1 dt. So you will get 1 by 2 is your answer, right? So since so it is a power signal. So if I have u of t, I must get 1 by 2 of 1 by 2 was my value. So if I have x of t, okay, x of t is equal to a into u of t. It is a power signal. It is a power signal, and the answer is a square divided by 2. So here a is 1, so 1 by 2 is your answer. So next problem is my fifth problem, right? It is my fifth problem. X of t is equal to cos t. So it is nothing but a power signal. So the formula of this one is, suppose if the question is a cos of t, you will get the power value is equal to a square divided by 2. So let me find the power value. So the power is equal to limit t tends to infinity minus t to t 1 by 2t, okay, x of t whole square x of t the whole square dt. So limit t tends to infinity 1 divided by 2t minus t to t a. This is cos t, right? So you will get cos square d dt. So how to write cos square of t? Cos square of d is equal to limit t tends to infinity 1 divided by 2t minus t to t. The second element is 1 plus cos 2t, right? Dt. So based on the formula, right, cos 2t is equal to minus 1 plus so you get 2, right? I2. So we'll get limit t tends to infinity 1 divided by 4t. So if I integrate, I will get t. This one, if I integrate, I will get sine 2t by 2 minus t to t. Okay. So if I solve, I will get limit t tends to infinity 1 by 4t. Yeah. So this is t minus of minus t plus sine 2t by 2 minus of minus sine 2t by 2. Okay, so these two get cancelled out. So you'll get 1 by 2 is your answer. This is your power series. So whenever you get the cos or sine value, so you get the amplitude square divided by 2 is your answer. So that is nothing but your power signal. Okay. So now let me go for another signal. energy is equal to E of t minus E of t minus x of t. X of t is equal to is your 8 column. So here you can see if I find the power value is nothing but 1 by 2 for this one minus 1 by 2 for this one, right? So we'll get the power is equal to 0. So therefore it is definitely an energy signal. So formula for energy is minus infinity to infinity x of t whole square dt. So if I solve minus infinity to infinity, this is but first I write u of t square dt minus infinity to infinity u of t minus 1 square dt. So if I want to make this one as 0, this is equal to 0 to infinity dt, and here this is nothing but 1 to infinity dt. Right. So this must be equal to t 0 to infinity minus t 1 to infinity. So if I substitute, I'll get alpha minus of infinity minus 1. So we'll get the answer as equal to 1. So this is my energy signal. So the unit for energy is joule. Okay. So I can write it as 1 joule. So the ninth question, x of t is equal to 10 cos phi t plus into cos 10t. So you should not take since 10 cos I have, so the amplitude square divided by 2 is your answer, so it's a power signal. So you should not take it like this. Obviously this is a power signal, but you know the formula, right? Cos a plus b. Cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Similarly, cos a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay. So what is cos a plus b plus cos a minus b? It is equal to cos a cos b. So if a is 5, phi t and b is 10t means I can write this one as 10 10 of 10 divided by 2, right? 10 divided by 2 cos of phi t plus 10t is 15t. 15t plus cos of phi t, right? So if I take this as 10 and 10t and 15t, 10t and phi t, okay. So now I can write it as this is phi cos 15t plus phi cos phi t. So the answer is phi square divided by 2 plus phi square divided by 2. That is equal to 50 divided by 2. That is 25 is your answer. So it is a power signal, right? So it has to be expressed in watts. So if I asked to find the RMS value, the root of power value is nothing but your RMS value. So the RMS value is 5. Okay. So next, let me take a question. Mm, 11th problem, x of t is equal to tu. So tu means So this is neither, it is neither power nor energy. So let us find the first energy. So energy is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of t u square dt. Right? So this becomes 0 to infinity t square dt. So if I solve, I will get answer as infinite. Suppose if I want to find the value for power 2t to 2t x of t whole square dt. Right? So this is a formula. So in this formula, what I am going to do, since it is u of t, so it is ranging from 0 to t square dt. So if I solve for t to infinity 1 by 2t, I will get t cube divided by 3 0 to t. So I will get 1 by 60. I can take it common, so I will get t cube, right? So if I solve, I will get t squared divided by 6. So that we goes to infinity. So it is neither a power nor a energy signal. Okay. So consider the next question. Okay, here x of t is equal to 4 cos 2t minus 45 degree plus 6 sin 2t. So we know that this is a power signal, right? This is a power signal, but you see here the omega naught value is same, right? So omega naught value is same for both the signal. Therefore, so you should not write 4 square divided by 2 plus 6 square divided by 2 as a formula, as answer, since it is a power signal. So you have to add plus 4 into 6, this amplitude into this amplitude, cos 45 degree. Okay. So this is nothing but 16 divided by 2 plus 36 divided by 2 plus 24 divided by root 2. So you will get answer as 52 divided by 2 plus 24 divided by root 2. Okay. That is equal to 26 plus 24 divided by root 2 in watts. This is your answer. Suppose if the question is given like this, so instead of 2t, if they are given it as 3t, okay, 3t, then here comes the power values 4 square divided by 2 plus 6 square divided by 2. So the answer is 26 watts. That is your answer. Okay.